Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's me and the legend. Jay-Z said, before you there were many. After you there will be none.
Who said?
Jay-Z. That is a line in one of his verses. So it's me, Halfman Flex, and Mr. Maina'S.
It's another chat.
Leo tupige story. Leo tupige story ya visiting African countries. Your experience
Visiting different African countries. I think it was in 2000, early 2000s. So we take Shaggy to DRC.
Shaggy the rapper.
Orville Burrell.
From Jamaica.
And we land in Kinshasa. Kinshasa tumefika, ndege
imetua.
So the staircase, everyone comes out of the plane. There's a guy in a suit asking for our passports. Give him a passport, you stand next to him on the opposite side. Let a passport, simama hapa. Passport, simama hapa. So we all did that. We all got off the flight. We all gave him our passports and we all stood to the side. And the bugger runs off with the passports and jumps over the fence. Turns out he was not even a guy who worked at the airport. He was just a hustler. So he tells us to give $50 per passport if we want our passports back. And we have to give it to a very old Muindi mama that I cannot beat him. So we all remove $50. I think we were like 60 of us in the plane. And he takes the money, gives her the passports, and he runs off. That was the craziest episode ever.
After just landing.
And we were with Shaggy. And there I am telling him I know everything. I am African and Africa is my business.
Shaggy was doing a show?
Yes, I was doing a show in Kinshasa.
But the Kitambo used to be an event
organizer. That's why I brought Shaggy, all those guys here. Tevin Campbell, brought them all here.
Have you
so
been
that
to,
was fun.
Okay.
Then Sudan.
You went to Sudan?
We went to Sudan. Sudan was a crazy episode because we landed on transit to Nairobi from London. I had taken Air Sudan because it was the cheapest ticket ever. So we land in Sudan and we get into the airport. So there's a guy there at the desk who is the immigration guy. So he stamps the passports. Then you move along the same table. Down next to him is the customs department. Okay? It's the same guy. Okay. So there he evaluates your stuff, see how much you're gonna pay duty. Then next to customs, there is duty free. It's the same guy. So now there he's selling us colognes, he's selling us things. They just had one long desk in Sudan. And I found that very, very, I hope they've changed it because that was ages ago.
Moving from one position to the other.
It was just down the same table. So he stamps as immigration, like 20, 30 guys. Then when you move as a bunch to customs, he comes down, you're on his side. What do you have to declare? Nothing. I move to duty free. It's him. What do you want to buy? So I found that strange and I hope they've changed because that was a long time ago. Nigeria is a place that is just crazy. I remember the airport at Lagos. So we land there, the guy is checking my passport at immigration. And he says, there's a page missing. So I take back my passport and who tore a page off my passport? And I checked, I said, no, the passport. He said, no, there's a page missing. It was a $10 note.
Oh.
That was missing.
So you need to put a $10 note in.
You need to put a $10 note. That was my introduction to Nigeria.
First time landing?
Yes. Then we got into a cab. Went out clubbing, left the club at about 1 a.m. Got into a cab. About 10 minutes later, we get stopped by cops. Turns out the cab driver didn't have insurance. So the cops are asking us to pay. This is their reasoning. If it wasn't for you, we would not be on the road. So we argue, but we are so sleepy. So we just give the cops, I think it was $200. We get to the hotel. The cab guy charges us late payment for keeping him waiting.
She's the one who did have insurance.
The hotel manager agrees with him.
Huh?
So we had to... Nigeria was an experience. Uganda is a nice country to visit. Uganda is good, especially if you want to impress someone. You can go to an ATM machine at the airport and ask for a receipt of your balance. Since it doesn't say Uganda shillings, it says shillings.
Ah.
So your Kenyan balance, say you've got 200 Gs in your account, right? Multiply that by say 40.
That's gonna be a balance.
That's about 200,000 times 40 is what? 2 million times 2. 2 million times 4 is 8 million.
Yeah.
So it actually says your bank balance is 8 million shillings. So it's a nice receipt to always have. But Uganda is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country.
Sherehe, wanapiga sherehe sana.
Those guys go out.
You took Shaggy there?
I took Shaggy to Uganda.
All the experience, the show.
The show was in Entebbe. It was really good. I also took him to Kampala another year later, which was also really good. What they didn't have was good weed, which is what some of his band members wanted, and I was unable to supply. But it was good weed. It was not good weed. So Tanzania is another place that loves. The only place where you don't dress to go out is Kenya. In Tanzania, you dress to go out, you go and have fun, and you wear proper clothes. Si kutoka na suti ya ofisi, hiyo ndio unashinda nayo mpaka saa 3 asubuhi.
Ni Kenya. Masaa ndio machache.
Masaa ndio machache. Best country in Africa, probably South Africa. The beauty of Cape Town is just... And then they've got this thing in Johannesburg, in some clubs, there's a particular song, when they start playing, all the waiters put down their tables and they start dancing. I found that really cool. So they are very people friendly. They're very people friendly. When it comes to dealing with politics, they're a bit crazy. But Cape Town is the most beautiful city in the whole world. I actually landed in Cape Town and I understood colonization. Colonization. There is no way they would have given Africans that place. We'd have finished it. It is so beautiful. If you've ever got time, visit Cape Town. Cape Town, definitely. Johannesburg, you will love. Cape Town is a must visit. Must be on your bucket list. So I've been to Sudan. I've been to, of course, Uganda, Tanzania. I've been to...
You've been to Ghana?
DRC. I've been to Ghana. Ghana is a very large, lazy country.
Lazy?
Not lazy as in people are lazy. It's just that they're so laid back.
Oh.
It's like one big Mombasa.
Relaxed.
It's just very relaxed. Pressure. Yes, zero pressure. Nigeria was crazy. Lagos is the most congested city you're ever gonna go to. I've been there. DRC, from the airport, it was a disaster. Now, if you're a guest of someone important in DRC, what they give you are the feet of baboons to eat.
Huh?
Yes.
To eat?
Yes.
They eat baboons?
They eat baboons.
Ah.
They eat monkeys.
Monkeys?
They eat bats.
They say corona ilitoka kwa...
Ebola came from
Ebola.
there. It's because of eating those things.
You eat a bat?
They eat bats. By the way, they even, now when they roast them, they put them on sticks and they offer you in the bat.
A bat?
A bat.
They
They eat bats, they eat baboons, they eat rats. It's a delicacy. So DRC is crazy. Unless you've got a strong stomach, stick to what you know.
When you travel, went to use it in Tanzania. I realized when you go to another country, their food is different. So, of this country that you've been to, which country has got like the most interesting food? Nigeria. Fufu?
That fufu is the most delicious thing ever. I get Nigerian food, and that's what those guys are stored. Do you know what that kind of fufu? That's what they eat for breakfast. They don't eat eggs and sausages. Fufu. Nigerians don't eat cereals. Breakfast is a proper full meal.
So fufu is like soup.
Fufu is like ugali, but very soft. It's like ugali that's half made, so it stretches. Yes.